The most amazing part about Birthright's penultimate chapter is that there are no reinforcements at all. Every single enemy on the screen before starting the map is all you get, so there isn't much to do when it comes to thinking of a game plan. The first thing one will notice is that Corrin is locked in a room with Xander. However, there are not one, but two doors that can be opened with lock touch that just allow your other units in. This can be achieved as early as turn 1, which means it's rather trivial to open the door and have your units dogpile Xander and defeat him in a single turn. Alternatively, these doors can be used to let Corrin escape and fight the other enemies, so Xander isn't his only option for experience. Xander will not follow him outside. The map itself is very easy and really nothing to write home about. It's almost entirely composed of enemies that get one-rounded by effective weaponry, so it's really just a grinding map before you get to endgame. For my preps, Ryoma's reclassing into a paladin. People will swear by that Great Knight is better, and while statistically that is almost irrefutable, the one extra movement always just ends up making things way easier for me. Besides, he has just enough strength to meet the damage output he needs to have, so he really isn't losing out on anything.
Come on.
The most important enemies to take care of at the start are the 5 that spawn adjacent to my own army. Killing them quickly will establish a safe zone for my units, as well as some much needed map control. Shigure applies his rallies before Hinoka takes care of one of the 2 Dark Knights. She's able to make quick work of them with the Beast Killer.
Stay focused.
We stand together.
This is it for you. Victory is mine.
Ryoma takes care of the second one. This will immediately get him to Elbow Room, which is the only thing I really wanted from him on this chapter.
You're not ready for this.
Thank you.
The 3 generals can't move, but still have javelins to cover a lot of space. Selkie takes out one of them to get a ton of experience for herself.
I'll do my best. It's all over?
The other 2 generals will primarily be used to build support between Hisame and Kana, who will finally achieve S rank on this chapter. I first refresh Shigure so he can weaken the one next to Hisame.
We need each other. This should help.
All right.
Ready for this?
We can do this. Thank you.
The last general will be attacked by Kana, but I need to make sure that she won't kill it at all costs. Reason being is that I want to have Sophie take this kill, because she needs to let Mitama get dual strike experience for her to get replicate in time. That's why Kana changes Hisame off the Armor Slayer, and then just attacks with the normal Dragon Stone. That way, even if Kana does land a critical hit, the general will still have enough HP for Sophie to attack it. In a way, Kana landing that crit is the ideal outcome, because that means Sophie will be able to use the Brass Shuriken to guarantee that Mitama will get to attack. If Kana didn't crit, Sophie would have to switch to a stronger weapon in order to meet the proper kill threshold.
You're welcome. Nice. Yep.
Moving on, we have Takumi open the door for Corrin, and while he heads out, he changes Kana's weapon from the Dragonstone to the Dragonstone Plus. The extra defense from the Dragonstone Plus guarantees that she'll take 0 damage from the hero directly to her left. By the end of this turn, that hero will only be able to attack Kana, so his turn will be pretty much wasted. She still doesn't yet have the defense for it, but that'll change once we move over Dwyer to apply Gentium and Inspiration. Dwyer also takes this time to silence the enemy Dark Knight on the left to ensure everyone's safety for this turn. Remember that the silence staff for mage-locked units is effectively the same thing as freeze, so we've also removed RNG elements when it comes to enemy movement here.
Must I do everything?
We kind of do still want to take care of some of the right side on this turn, because letting the berserkers run around willy-nilly on enemy phase is a recipe for disaster. Hinoka will fight the one on the top left side on enemy phase, and I'll use Kaze to move in and take out the bottom left one right now.
Show me what you've got.
He can meet the kill threshold on his own with a forged steel katana. You really don't need a strength stat if you just have strong weapons. I am aware that he can also do this on enemy phase, and it would even save me from having to use a use of rescue to get him back out, but the reason why I'm doing it this way is specifically because it saves real life time if I go for it first and have to reset to getting crit. When doing something that can fail at specific parts, you do those parts first. Using rescue as part of your genuine strategy is very fun. For people that have never used it outside of Conquest Endgame, I strongly recommend playing around with it more. The other units are positioning themselves in a way that makes the 2 nearby heroes on the left attack very specific units. The first one, which we already discussed, is we want the hero at the top to attack Kana, so we have to move everyone outside of his range. For the second hero, we can give him 3 targets: Shigure, Sophie, and Mitama. Mitama and Sophie can easily kill him, and Shigure is using a weak weapon with a weaker dual strike partner. He'll be the preferred target, which guarantees that the hero will live this turn and move to the tile directly left of Sophie. That helps set up kills for next turn.
Midori can do this.
Steel yourself. For the glory of Hoshino!
I need to get stronger.
Let's end this quickly.
We can do this. Let me help.
The 3 wyverns on the left have flown in, so we'll need to dispose of them right now. Midori can start by shooting the one in the middle.
Here to save the day. Please hold your applause to the end. Hey!
The other two units that'll kill the Malags are Corrin and Mitama. The order in which they do this is slightly important because we need to make sure that Midori is holding the correct weapon for enemy phase. The important thing to consider when looking at my Corrin and my Mitama is that one of them can use two ranged weapons that can double, and the other one can't. Since Corrin has to use the Kodachi, he needs to use Midori's dual strike to reach the damage needed to kill. I want Midori to be holding a brass Yumi for enemy phase, however, so that means Corrin should go first to use her dual strike with a stronger weapon before the switch.
I can always count on you.
Star-crossed. The journey home begins.
The reason why the specific weapon Midori holds is so important is because of enemy turn order. If the enemy team doesn't see any kills, then all the units that will move take their turns in a very specific order. The enemies that are going to move on this turn are the two maids and the two heroes to the left. And of those, the maids are the ones that move first. The maid at the bottom can only target Corrin, and the other one can only target Midori. However, the maid that can target Corrin can attack him from two different tiles. That said, using the rule I stated before, I have the foreknowledge that the maid that attacks Midori will always move before the one that attacks Corrin. This means that, assuming Midori doesn't kill in retaliation, the maid that attacks Corrin will always move to dual strike for the maid. This will block the southern hero from being able to attack anyone, and the northern hero will only see Mitama as a valid target, who will use that experience to get replicate just barely in time. For the two heroes at base, we'll have Hisame and Kana fight them to build the support they need for S rank in this chapter.
Over the barrel.
Let's go!
We can do this.
All right! We won't lose.
Let's do our best.
You'll be alright? Need a hand?
Very helpful. Thanks.
Mostly for peace of mind, Shigure will fly next to the trio on the left and rally for them. That's why I said the order of Corrin and Mitama's actions were only slightly important, because Shigure can also switch Midori's weapon in case I forgot to do it the first time. Shigure also wants to rally for Ryoma so he can double the Berserkers, so I'm setting up a shelter chain for that now.
Let me help!
Keep it together. Our audience has arrived.
Ryoma is now safe to go in range of one of the Berserkers. Sophie will go behind him to help dual strike, as well as provide some extra muscle on the right side for later turns.
How will we do this?
We still don't want the Dark Knight to move on this turn, so Dwyer once again uses Silence to keep him in place.
Good luck. I see the enemy.
The last thing we need to do is unpair Takumi from Azura. With the rule set I'm playing with, if Mitama lands the 50% chance to dual strike with Azura while she's still paired up, that would be in violation of the rules. Luckily, our team's tactician had accounted for this, and can safely resolve the situation.
I'm with you. I can help too. We're not alone. I won't stand idle. You'll be all right.
Are you ready for this?
I will not lose.
Are we ready? My turn. I am richer for the experience.
The hero and one of the Bow Knights have some RNG to where they end up, but from what I can tell, they're just a coin flip that doesn't really matter what side it lands on. Kana will always be able to go above Midori's maid and dual strike for Hisame, who can double the Bow Knights if he uses the practice katana. It's really nice that the Bow Knights start with their bows equipped and not their swords. It really makes it way easier on me.
I'm here to help. Let me
I did it.
The path is now clear for Kaze to kill one of the further back Bow Knights, again effortlessly being able to meet the kill threshold with the steel katana.
We have won. Leave it to me.
Corrin kills the one between Kaze and Hisame.
Let's go. I'm here. How'd you do that?
Yukimura, Takumi, Midori, and Selkie all have free reign on the 3 remaining enemies. Our first task is to kill the 2 weakened maids, which will be given to Yukimura and Midori.
To battle. Exactly as planned.
Are we ready? Let's go. Got to be my best.
Takumi then deals chip damage to set up an easy kill for Selkie.
I believe in you. You're not done yet. Let's have fun. Cross my fingers. What's next? Yay!
Mitama wants to kill the Bow Knight on this turn, but she also needs to use Replicate now. That's what Azura's for.
Alone. No need to worry. I'm sleepy.
Remain calm. Look out!
I'll write an epic about this.
As for the right side, I think we've all had enough of watching me go for low 90% hit rates on the Dark Knight, so after getting a rally from Shigure, Sophie finally takes him out. Getting the kill on the general earlier gave her the strength level she needed to kill him without needing to take the Silver Shuriken debuff.
Well fought.
Sophie is in range of the last Berserker, so Hinoka switches her to the dual Shuriken in order to gain weapon triangle
No
advantage.
need to worry.
Stand strong.
Filthy.
Here I use Rally Luck to help Sophie not get crit, but I forgot that Rajat was meant to use Rescue on Mitama's replica this turn, but luckily Dwyer was here to take Rescue and continue as normal.
Stay focused. Impressive. Stay strong. I will do my duty. I won't lose. Thanks.
The 4 Great Knights are very easy to kill, but if I leave them alive long enough, they have the opportunity to do some really heavy hitting damage to my units. Too many unlucky hits and someone's dead, so I'd rather take care of them now. Hinoka can reach the first one with ease, making quick work of it using the Beast Killer. It doesn't matter too much if she takes a hit here.
You're not ready for this. What?
Mitama goes next to Hinoka and takes out the only one she can reach. She has a Sting Shuriken of her own, so meeting the damage requirements isn't hard for her either.
No need to worry. I'll show you. Poetry in motion.
Ryoma reaches the
I've got
furthest
your back.
back one. Thanks to getting elbow room on turn 1, he barely reaches the required damage to do this unsupported.
We're done here.
For the last one, Sophie takes him out next to the pillars. Her positioning is important here because she will be refreshed by Azura on this turn.
Good night. When does it get easy?
The reason why I want her to get refreshed is so she can get a head start on taking care of the other maid, as well as one of the 2 generals blocking the hallway.
Trust me.
These enemies are a lot scarier on this side because of having less combat units, as well as the enemies just being more threatening than Laszlo's group. Rajat can then take Shigure to apply his rallies to Sophie
Let's
as
raise
well.
some hell. Are you ready for this? I have no choice. Good night.
It doesn't matter if Sophie gets debuffed here, but it's nice that she didn't. Normally Dwyer would heal Sophie if it was necessary, but since it isn't, I consider the option of having Rajat attack the second general early to make the subsequent turn easier. I would have to improvise the last 4 or so enemies, but that improvisation would almost guarantee better results, so why not? The other side also lures in the 2 generals. Mitama will kill the left one, and Kana will simply lure the second one.
Give up.
Oh, what should we play? I'm with you.
Let's go. I will be your shield.
Who's scared? Not me.
Let's go. We're not alone. I'm here to help.
No. Pen is mightiest of all. Back to sleep now. Yep.
This isn't my job.
You deserved it.
Laszlo's side is very easy cleanup. Hisame first attacks the general with the Armor Slayer, which shouldn't kill without a crit, but if it does, the only thing that would do is make my life even easier. Nice.
Thank you.
Mitama takes out the hero on the left side to create a pathway for Corrin.
Let's go.
So sleepy.
Now Corrin is able to reach Laszlo. Corrin wants to kill him specifically because he's a higher level and gives more experience.
I am a lover, not a fighter.
Selkie takes the next kill, since I've been kind of neglecting her experience on this map. I do still want her to get to level 15, but she's obviously running out of
How shall we
time.
proceed?
Hear me roar!
Not again.
Like Selkie, I also take this time to feed a kill to Midori, who is falling behind in her experience.
We're not alone.
Please hold your applause to the end.
After you. Come on! I'm here too! Looks like we have no choice.
We won't give up. Thank you.
Leave it to me. Quickly now.
The other side wants to wait one more turn for Perry to get closer, but Sophie's able to enemy phase some of them still. In hindsight though, it would have been more beneficial to put Hinoka in range of the enemies rather than Sophie. Hinoka's the only one in this group of people that still actually want to be gaining experience, but it isn't the end of the world.
Let's do this.
We can do this.
I hate doing this.
Shigure being in range of the closest Great Knight will lure it into attacking him.
We won't lose.
I'll protect you.
Help is coming.
Over here.
But I was gonna do that to you. Trust me. It's my turn.
Hinoka immediately gets to work on killing one of the Great
No need
Knights.
to worry. Will you be my father? I will do my duty. Sorry.
Azura refreshes Hinoka so she can fight another one, but first Ryoma will take out the one that fought Shigure.
I welcome the challenge.
Let's do this.
You have breathed your last. I will not lose.
Shigure then uses his hammer to take out the one above Hinoka.
Let's have that. Clear the way.
Thanks for backing me up.
And now Hinoka can kill the last Great Knight. She's also the closest to the strategist up top.
I'll protect
A good effort.
Speaking of the strategist, Corrin goes up to kill the one on his side.
This is nothing. Ready for this? That went well.
The rest of my units are setting up for a long transfer chain to get Corrin over to Xander. This will take a while, since he still won't move despite being basically the only enemy alive.
Let's go.
Let's raise some hell. I'll try not to get in your way. Again? I'm with you. I will observe from here. Hear me roar! Mighty Midori!
I'll back you up. I believe in you. Shall we? I'll keep you safe.
I will be your support. I believe in you.
Looks like we have no choice.
I'm sleepy.
Remain calm.
Help is coming. Let's go. No need to worry.
Our audience has arrived.
I can protect you. Victory is mine.
What can I do?
The unfortunate part about Xander on this map is that, as a boss, he is pathetic. His version you see in Chapter 12 is literally more difficult than he is in here, and it's just overall really sad. Oh well, free experience at least.
I'm with you. I'm sleepy.
We won't give up.
Fight without fear or hesitation.
I won't surrender!
Let us begin.
I will be your support. You woke me for this?
How could I be so careless?
This is my chance!